Welcome to Tennessee. Just dip, 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 dip. In order for us to grow a bigger and better harvest, the mega trellis is under construction. And handle the amount of food that we plan on growing here. Filming keeps me accountable. These are the butter beans that came from Gail's survival seed. They are quite large. Got some mail from Seed King. Minnesota midget melon. That's awesome. Thank you. Afterglow F1 hybrid melon. It's a Tuscan style melon. Give that a shot here. Maybe it likes the heat. Tuscan melon. So I'll get those planted up. I gotta pick some spots for the melons out behind. There's 15 holes dug in. Things on this ground want to sprawl out. The third terrace leaning down into the vining field, and it's usually the most ideal space for us to grow our named melons. Named being that ones in which we intend to grow purposefully, unnamed melons being that which are in bulk seed that we just kind of guerrilla garden out there and throw them. If they take, great. Those seeds are getting older. These seeds here, these are brand new. So I want to kind of take care of them, get them into the compost, and hand collected topsoil. We have to hand collect our topsoil. If we don't, it washes down the hill and ends up down out in the holler. Welcome to Tennessee. Down that back embankment there's about 15 or 16 holes dug in. That's going to allow us to plant bigger squash, maybe melons. I don't know if we'll get watermelons out there. I'll plant a few. I don't have the resources and supplies to feed those watermelons just yet. Since speckled lima beans do well here, these are the butter beans that came from Gail's survival seed. They are quite large. These butter beans should also do well here. I've begun the weaving stage, and I've run that twine back and forth in rows, just in case this happens a lot faster than what I'm doing while I'm taking care of 10,000 things that are going on here by myself. Sharon's got her herbs up in the front. I just water them. She's supposed to keep an eye on them and let me know things that are happening, any changes that are going on with the plants. Filming keeps me accountable. And speaking of accountable, I've got to get that solar drip irrigation out there. We get a spare 5-gallon pail, little solar drip irrigation line, just dip, 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 dip all along those pots. I think I'm going to have to bring most of my pots out there, whether I want them to or not, to grow up all on that trellis. I'd have to really train them to go that way, out, down, and around as we get those lines up and over, and try to really keep them clip cut and keep any of the main vine stem going from east to west. How do vines like to grow out on the ground? Do they like to grow from their starting place and head north? Do they like to go south to benefit from east to west? I don't know. The best thing to do is to get an isolated case seed situation scenario of sorts. Get a grow bag, stick it out on the middle of the bank out there, put in a vining plant, and see which way it goes. And that'll let me know a generalization of how plants like to grow here. And then I can plan out my garden space a little bit better. In order to bind it all together and to train the plants up it, we're going to have to do some sort of Shire weave system. I was thinking on the lines of Florida weave gave me the base for it. Yeah, that would be great, because as you weave up and through, it's more like a net, and it all kind of conjoins and holds itself together a lot better than, yeah, you just keep watching, and as we progress, we'll film and show you the insanity of the construction. We'll show you the we'll show you the insanity of the construction. That's gonna shut up. This is gonna work. I got a feeling, and it's gonna work, because this year I am putting in the effort.